Officials in Kerr County were likely using outdated systems to notify people in the area about the dangers of flash flooding. For years, that was primarily a word-of-mouth system, meaning people upriver would often call or send text downriver, warning others about the threat of flash flooding. But in cases like this, it's not always effective in the dead of night when people are sleeping or maybe have their phones on Do Not Disturb. While the floods this weekend were certainly historic, this threat is not new, and neither is the discussion on how this could have been prevented. Take this video from 1987, nearly 40 years ago. The Guadalupe River flooded back then, rising 26 feet and sweeping a school bus off the road. That flash flood killed 10 teenagers and injured 33 others. Then, just like now, the discussion is how tragedies like this could be prevented. And despite efforts from certain officials, very little progress has been made over the decades. Like in 2016, the sheriff at the time proposed upgrading its outdoor siren system that could ring unique sounds depending on the type and level of the threat. But county officials have recently said taxpayers have rejected the new sirens after seeing the price tag. Kerr County reportedly does have sirens, but not necessarily in Kerrville or near Camp Mystic. Other Texas River counties, like nearby Kendall and Como County, also have sirens, and they work this weekend. The decision to implement sirens is made at the local level. They're not required by any federal or state law. And critics point out that they can be expensive and costly to repair, somewhere between $10,000 to $50,000 per siren. Senator Ted Cruz says he hopes notification improvements can be made after this tragedy.
There will be another flood, there will be another disaster, but next time there's a flood, I hope we have in place processes to remove especially the most vulnerable from harm's way. But I think that's going to be a process that will take a careful examination of what happened and how can we implement processes better in the future to prevent this same loss of life.
Here's what we know about this weekend's warnings. The first flood watch alert went out after 1 p.m. on Thursday. 12 hours later, a life-threatening flash flood warning was issued in Kerr County. It was upgraded to an emergency at 4 in the morning on the 4th of July. 30 minutes later, the sheriff's office was alerted to flooding at low water crossings. And then an hour after that, an emergency was issued for the entire Guadalupe River in the hill country of Texas. Given the speed the river water rose, there's arguments to be made that even the most robust siren system may not have been quick enough. A flood gauge in Kerrville indicates the water rose from 1 to more than 34 feet in a matter of hours, flowing water and debris at the same rate as Niagara Falls.